Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spider-Man.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And with the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe constantly having new updates and movements being made for all the different characters that now exist in the greater MCU, there's definitely a lot of speculation to certain movies as to what Marvel has in store for them in the future. And one of them definitely comes down to the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 when it comes to one specific character, Gamora. Now, as we know from Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, the Gamora that we saw in the first two Guardians movies was in fact killed off. And because of that character's death, there's a lot of speculation that the series would move forward without this character. But when Avengers Endgame came out, we saw an alternate timeline version of Gamora make her way into the main timeline alongside Thanos. And while she did kind of fight for the same thing she believed in with her main character's course of action over the time period since Avengers Endgame, it was really interesting that we didn't get to see a full fleshed out version of Gamora or any detail or insight as to what would happen with Gamora in the future. Now, we do know that James Gunn had already had a call and was alerted as to what the plans were for this character well before they went ahead and killed the character off in the movies. So while we know that James Gunn is jumping back on board to direct and write Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, he's said already that his original plans for the movie hasn't changed all that much. So it does leave this major question: where is Gamora? So there's definitely this major thing that a lot of fans are going to want to know involving this character that was very integral to the story of the first two Guardians of the Galaxy movies. At the end of Avengers Endgame, we actually don't see Gamora back with the Guardians, meaning she's left and gone off and done her own thing. In deleted scene, it shows that she did in fact survive Tony Stark's snap despite her coming with Thanos. However, it looks like it has been officially confirmed though that Zoe Saldana, the actress who plays Gamora, will be returning to the character in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We just don't know to what extent this character will be in the movie. Will she be a small role that just kind of shows up at the end of the film, or will she be a major character through the course of the film? Now, if we look at the upcoming things that have been announced that this actress is set to appear in, we can kind of piece together a timeline of availability to when we would possibly see filming for this movie begin, and based on if there's a lot of other projects that Zoe is involved in, we can kind of try to guess and estimate how involved this character Gamora will be in the story for the upcoming plot. Now, we know Zoe Saldana is involved in Avatar 2, 3, 4, and 5, with 2 and 3 already wrapped filming and 4 and 5 currently filming at this time. And Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was set for a release date originally in 2021, though it was very likely the movie would be pushed back to 2023, especially since Disney had gone ahead and rehired James Gunn after letting him go, and then he kind of had to finish up his work with Suicide Squad. It's not crazy to see that this movie might not be here until 2023, maybe even 2024. However, it does look like there's a few other movies that Zoe Saldana is set to appear in, such as The Atom Project, a TV series called From Scratch, a movie called Fencer, and another Star Trek sequel that is still untitled at this time, but that one is almost just rumored. The big thing that's in the way though is definitely the 2 extra Avatar movies that are set to release in 2026 and 2028. The fact that filming is already underway and that this movie series is something where they typically film them back to back and way in advance because of all the digital effects that have to go into the movie, it's not impossible to see this actress be available for filming, especially if filming starts sometime in 2022. However, there's definitely a lot of speculation going around, and while we do think Gamora will play some sort of large role, it's not the same Gamora that we've had in previous movies. This will be a new version of the character played by the same actress, and it'll be interesting to see how involved this character ends up being in this third movie. So what do you guys think about Gamora and Zoe Saldana returning for the upcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie? Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this uploaded every single day of the week. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I don't
See you guys.
know anybody.